Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the Tea Team are here getting it in on these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading, please go ahead and email me at dftarottea@gmail.com. Payments are accepted at dftarottea at CASHAPP. And please send a receipt of payment along with your question, and you will have your reading within 24 to 48 hours. Again, that is dftarottea@gmail.com. Y'all, let's go ahead and jump into it. By the way, the Etsy store is closed. Y'all can look at my community section. I already told y'all how Etsy upset me. That's what happened with that, okay? Look in the community section for details. So, it's going down out here, y'all. Somebody out there is trying to figure out what is next. We are doing a future-facing reading for their relationship. That is the vibe that I'm getting. That is literally what came to me the minute that I sat down. So that is where I'm going to go with this today. That's where Spirit is leading us. Somebody is trying to figure out what is going on, where it is headed, okay? Future-facing. You want to know where it's going, okay? Again, there are a lot of revelations coming to us in 2024. And revelation energy is what I'm getting with a lot of these readings, just to keep y'all up to date with where we are with Spirit right now. A lot of revelation energy is coming through. So somebody is looking for a revelation. I'm getting the vibe that somebody out there believes they know where a relationship is headed. You think you know where this is going, and no, you don't. That's what you think. That's what you feel. I'm getting the vibe that you think you know everything. Okay, that's literally what Spirit is telling me. That is also what this masculine thinks of you. They're like, you know, she really thinks she know. She don't even know. Okay? Girl, I don't know what it is you don't know, but we finna find out. Shout out to the DMs in the room. Because I be seeing y'all in the comments. The men's being here. Hey, men's. How y'all doing? Okay? Just to get a little insight, I'm just going to try to do a little bit to identify the what's what. Who is the feminine? We're just going to look for a little bit about her. Spirit seeking clarity, Divine Mother seeking clarity. The feminine that we are speaking of, what is a little bit about her that we may know? We already know she'll know it all. Shout out to you. Okay, so let's see what's what. Okay. So we got the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. You are searching for your King of Cups. You are searching for your Divine Masculine. You are searching in the daylight with a flashlight. What he say? Her body was so tight. God, I'm looking for it in the daytime with a flashlight. Shout out to Usher. I know he watching. Hey, boo. We can all dream, right? So, the Hermit and the King of Cups. You're searching. Okay, you are searching. You are searching for your King of Cups. That is... that's what you're all about right now. Somebody is searching. What you need to understand is that you may be overexhausting yourself with the search. And by that, what I'm hearing is that you may be searching to the point of obsession, or you may be searching to the point of stress, or you may be searching to the point that you're never going to find anything. You're just searching and searching and searching. Not that you're never going to find anything, but you're not going to find what you're looking for. Because what you're looking for is not there. You're looking for something idealistic. You're looking too hard is what I'm hearing. You might want to let it come to you. You need to stop searching. This searching may be causing you stress. Whoever you are, when you're alone, when you're by yourself, you're stressed about this. You're stressed about your search. You're stressed about your quest. You're stressed. You're not finding your masculine. It's become something that has become a sickness in your heart. Your heart condition. You're afflicted in your heart, whoever you are. You may be drinking a little too much wine, or you may be eating a little too many snacks, or you may be, just reading romance novel after romance novel, or you may constantly be getting lost in romantic films. Something is going on with you where your heart is longing and longing and longing for your King of Cups energy. Okay, a man with some water sign energy, somebody that is a boyfriend. You really want this boyfriend, somebody that may be like a jock, okay? Somebody that may be, somebody's stability, giving you some type of emotional stability, King of Cups. He's there to support you. We see this water sign energy, okay? This is what I'm getting. It's not so much that he's a water sign. Thank you, Spirit. It's not so much that he's a water sign. You need him to be your water sign support. Somebody needs emotional support because they are wandering down the halls of kind of an empty... Somebody's dealing with a little issue with their sanity, to be quite honest. And I don't mean sanity in terms of like, oh, you about to go crazy. You're lonely and you're wondering and you're looking and you're wondering and you're looking. Okay, it's that type of thing, and it's becoming a strain. You're looking for a divine masculine that is going to be some emotional support. That's what you need: security, stability, emotional comfort, emotional support. This is a man that will come and say, here, you can pour some of your emotions in my cup. I can handle it. This is, you're looking for a man that could sit in your emotions with you and be unaffected. He's kind enough, but he's stable. He's like a jock. He's a tough guy. He can take it. You're looking for someone to hold you up. You need some emotional support. And you're holding on desperately, Four of Pentacles energy, to this idea of this man. You're holding on for dear life. You really need a man to hold on to in your life right now. An emotional support. Okay, dog. Okay, if I'm speaking to the divine masculines out there, there's a woman that is truly looking for, in your life, she needs emotional support. This is what she needs, because right now she's floundering a little bit. Okay, so she's looking for someone she can kind of lay her head on. I'm hearing lay your head on my pillow. That's what she's looking for. She's looking for somebody that she can lay her head on and just relax, okay? And somebody, that's what she's looking for, a soft spot. You know, this bed was made for you, okay? It's for her. She's looking for somebody to create a safe space, a soft space for her. This is a woman that needs to come in out of the rain from a great deal of emotional stress, strain, trauma. This lady is so strained and stressed, okay? People might not realize she's wandering around alone to a certain extent, okay? That was the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. The masculine in this story, okay, that thinks you think you know it all. Spirit, tell us a little bit about him, okay? This man thinks you're a know-it-all, but truthfully, you're somebody that is, you're wandering. You're wandering around and kind of stressing on a quest that has you so stressed you may not be seeing things clearly, okay? But tell us a little bit about this masculine spirit. Okay, what is a little bit about him? Who is this? Who this is? Okay, who is it? Is it a friend of mine? Who is? Michael said, is it my brother? And see, y'all know Jermaine Jackson is promiscuous. Okay, I always felt like when he said, is it my brother? I said, he talking about Jermaine. Who else would he be talking about? Think about his family. Maybe Jackie, because Jackie was fine. Okay. But we want to know who this masculine is that we tell. Who is he? Okay, who is he? Judgment, okay? Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Telling us a little bit about this masculine. Let's clarify this Judgment card, okay? Spirit seeking clarity to clarify the Judgment card. Temperance. This man feels like he stands in a lot of justice. He believes in what is fair. Okay. This is a man that believes he is the law. He has the right to come in and decide what is fair, what is true, what should happen. Temperance with the Judgment card. This man is not accepting the pressure that you're putting upon him at all. Four of Cups. He does not want this pressure on him at all. He's not interested. Okay, we're going to clarify the Page of Pentacles. The fact that we need to clarify these cards, you don't really understand this man, feminine. You're very conflicted and confused about him. You don't see him very clearly, okay? So that's what you need first and foremost, is to see this man clearly. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Clear the Hermit. We come back to this Hermit energy. This man is searching for a dime piece in you. He is searching for you to be the baddest thing he's ever had. He wants to be able to have you as kind of like a trophy, like everybody, look what I have. Also, he feels that way about you. This man really feels like you're all that, like you're a real win for him. He thinks very highly of you. He just does, but he's not really accepting the position that he's what you're dishing out, the way you're moving towards him, the way you're acting towards him. He's not accepting this. He doesn't like it. This man feels like he likes you some other kind of way. What other way? What other way? This man isn't very articulate. He got feelings and he doesn't even tell you what they are. Okay? He doesn't really speak well in terms of like, oh, this is how I feel. This man likes you when you're in some kind of different mode. That's the problem that he's having. Okay, 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. First of all, this man likes you when you really like yourself. And you're kind of in a dark space right now. So all of this flaunting, strutting around, being the peacock of his life, you kind of ain't in that vibe right now. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. This man likes you when all you care about is him. Listen. I'm just a messenger. That's what it is. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. This man likes you when you don't care about nothing but him. And this is something that he can tell other people. This man, this is what he said. This is what he said. This man likes to be able to go around and tell people that someone like you, okay, that he considers his dime, his hot piece, is 100% devoted to me. She do what I say. She go where I say go. She into me. Oh, she love me. She love me. That is what he considers justice and balance. And this stress that you're putting on him to be your emotional support system, he's not really here for that. He's not handling it well. He's mad. He feels like you're depriving him of what he wants, is for you to be the sexiest, baddest. I'm literally seeing you in like skin tight leather pants and, you know, a sharp black leather jacket. And, you know, for those of y'all that know, y'all remember how them girls was dressed when they said, in the middle of the day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. And they was out there with that boy whose name we not gonna say because they finna put his black ass in jail. Okay? He wants you dressed like that. Like he want that whole, you know, behind every bad boy is a bad girl type of energy. Okay? Where you just bad. You in your black leather. You in your shades. You cold. You hot. You sharp. You a rebel. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants. And it's like you're in an emotional space. You're in a blue space, okay? You're looking for somebody to hold you up at this time where your emotions are just not great, okay? And he's upset. He's like, I don't want to deal with all of this. I just want you to love me, be devoted to me, not ask me no questions, and be, you know, behind me doing the diddy bob while I do fly shit. That's what he wants, okay? That's what he's looking for. And the fact that he's not getting this, Spirit, where is that coming from? The fact that he's not getting this, what? That felt like a threat. The fact that he's not getting this, okay, has left this man in a position, okay, the Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands. This man is in a position where his ego is telling him that you're just a bitch, okay? He's not understanding that there's something deeper going on beneath the surface. He doesn't understand that. He really doesn't. He's not catching that. So he actually is kind of thinking maybe I should just look forward and look for someone else. Okay? That's how he feels right now. His current feelings towards you, okay, truthfully, his current feelings towards you are Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Tower, okay? The Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles. All right. You know, this man, he thinks you're real fiery, feisty, like you're a girl that he likes, okay? But it's hidden from him what you all about. What you so upset about? The Moon and the Tower. What is all this? This emotional shit that's coming with you. What is all this? Okay? And he's just like, let me just walk away and make an offering somewhere else. That's literally where he's at. That's how he's feeling. Okay? That is how the man is feeling. He don't understand what's going on. And he just thought you was finna be like his cold, you know, bad. It sounds like this man is a little immature. Just want my personal opinion. There's an immaturity present with this masculine, because life is life, and real things happen, and people are not always in the mode where they just want to be strutting around doing the diddy bop, you know, sitting behind you while you talking about, give me y'all the, what was it? Give me y'all the, y'all know where I'm going with it. I don't know why I can't remember it. Give me y'all this, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Slow down. Yeah, you're killing them. Who killing them without saying, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up, son? The last one, word to my brother, listen. I seen him when he's the at the wake, made his body. Ooh, he wants you to be in that type of tea all the time where you just doing ad-libs. Ooh, slow down, baby. That's what he wants. He just wants you to be like doing ad-libs for his life. Okay? You a hype man now. This is what he wants. And the $1 million question to me, I mean, what does he actually do? You know, it becomes a situation where you have to kind of ask yourself, like, this immaturity that's present with this man, that nobody can always be in superstar mode. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem like he really is ready for a real relationship. That's just, we don't know. We're still allowing spirit to reveal things to us. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. What does he actually do? Okay. So this man is, if anybody is wondering what's going on, this man is mingling. Okay. He's trying to find another badass ad-libbing dime piece. But he's not able to. Okay. He's not able to. He's really looking for someone sensual. Okay, someone that he can find, you know, find their love and have that lighthearted fun, you know, nonsense, that light, immature relationship. He wants to find someone that he can do that with, okay? Somebody that would just sit around and ad-lib in black leather while he pretends to be somebody who has more money than he will ever have. You know, and that's part of the issue as well. This man kind of wants to be treated like a man who's outside of his caliber. Okay? He's like, he wants to be treated like he's out of his price range. And he's just not really paying it out of his earning range, shall we say. You know, this is a $80,000 a year man that wants to be treated like a $8 million a year man. And he's not really looking at who you really are. There's a point in time that has come in this relationship where you need emotional support, you need help, and he has bailed for something that is more fun. Okay? Does this man return? Okay, 9 of Pentacles wanted to get out, so we let her out. 9 of Pentacles, okay, as you have kind of gotten into a more independent space, there's a distance between you and this man right now, obviously. This man is in a position where he's not able to find what he's looking for, but he's continuing to look for that bad girl. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. He's not letting go. He's holding on to this, attempting to possess him a bad girl. So that's what he's doing right now. Okay, you are falling more into an independent space. As you've watched this man, you watched him kind of run off and start, you know, pursuing victory other places. You are still the person that holds the Bitcoin, Queen of Pentacles. You are still the baddest thing he's ever seen. He's not going to find you at your best in anyone else. And the problem is that he doesn't understand that he needs to be a divine masculine that's going to help you stay at your best. At your best, you are loved, baby. These songs is coming to man, okay? Let me know. Because I like when Ali and them remix that, let me, okay? This man is not realizing that it is part of a divine masculine's job to keep you healthy. But he wants you at your healthiest. So there, like I said, there's immaturity and he doesn't really understand a lot of things. 4 of Cups energy. You have been left to kind of just sit in your feelings. There's some hurt going on within you. You're being strong, but you feel that this man has detached himself from you. King of Swords. And that has been hurtful for you. You feel like this man has walked away. He has detached himself. Okay. And now you are in a position where Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles, you are extremely unsure of where this is going or if it's going to go anywhere at all. You have lost your faith in love. Okay. because that's the thing you were pushing, stressing for. Okay, and to see it pan out like this, now you're in a position where your whole idea of love just is kind of like down. While this man, it just figures, I'll just take my flashlight and go look for someone else. Okay, so there's distance between the two of you now. This man completely missed the mark. He dropped the ball. He did not show up for you emotionally. And he didn't even notice what you really needed emotionally, that you were in a position where you needed him to kind of be a safe and soft space. Totally lost on him. He just like, I don't know what's wrong with her. Let me see what this one over here is doing. That's literally what has occurred. And I know somebody is wondering, you know, you're wondering like, why is there distance between us? Because this man doesn't understand you. King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay, emotionally, this man left you in an imbalance. Okay. So now we know who the characters are. This man has left you for dead, you kind of want to say. Like he didn't understand and he just kind of gave up. Okay. And this has left you hurt. Like when he didn't understand, he just bounced. I'm also hearing he was overwhelmed though. I'm seeing a lot of sockets plugged into a wall and the sparks coming from the sockets. So this man was also emotionally overwhelmed, shocked, overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's wrong with her. He doesn't feel that he can be a divine masculine for you in the sense that he doesn't even know how you would handle. What do you do about something like that? I don't know what's going on with her. Let me just go back outside. That's where he's at with it. He doesn't even, that you blew his mind. You blew his circus in a sense emotionally because he didn't know what he could do about any of this. So what ultimately becomes of this situation? It looks like there is still a tie between the two of you in spite of the fact that he's over here being a jackass, in spite of the fact that there's been hurt, there's misunderstanding, overloads, emotional sensitivity, blowouts. What is the actual emotional state of these two people, Spirit? Okay, where are y'all actually at with one another? Four of Wands. I told y'all. The Magician. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Swords. So there is still a tie. Y'all are still married. Whether y'all are physically, you know, like have rings married. Y'all are still married. There is still so much chemistry between y'all. The Magician. Four of Wands, Six of Cups. The Magician. All this chemistry that exists between y'all. Okay. And then we had the Ace of Swords. There is still a truth to the connection. What he's doing right now is bailing on the connection, and what you're doing right now is trying to deny the connection, okay? But there is still a level of connection and fulfillment that exists between y'all. That's just what it is. And it's not, what is it based upon, Spirit? What is this connection based upon? Because it looks like he don't even half understand you half the time, and you going through stress and strain, and you know, you just in a place of hurt. Some of it has to do with life, with love and life. Some of it has to do directly with him. So what is the direct tie that y'all have with one another, okay? What is this love based on? Okay, the High Priestess with the King of Wands, with the Sun, with the Devil, with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? This is a relationship that really is based on who y'all are, the truth of who y'all are. You are a divine feminine, and this is a man who really is, you know, you're a high priestess, first of all. And this man is showing up as a King of Wands. Now, let's look at this, okay? Make sure y'all can see everything. Now, obviously, the King of Wands is a king. I don't have to tell y'all that, okay? I'm on Martin Luther the King Day. I don't have to tell y'all that a king is a king. So, the High Priestess is still outranking him, though. Do you understand that? The High Priestess shows up to us in the major arcana. The King of Wands shows up to us in the minor arcana, okay? Or is it supposed to be arcana? Y'all know how y'all are. High Priestess shows up to us still, though he is a king, he's still, spiritually speaking, okay, this man is still no match. We did also see the Queen of Wands come out, though. Here's where there's a discrepancy. Thank you, Spirit. Here's where there's a discrepancy. This man is looking for his match. He's looking for a Queen of Wands. He's looking for somebody, you know, hotter than a bitch. You understand me? You know, he's looking for what I would consider some bullshit. Okay? He's looking for some nonsense. Okay? That's how I see that. You understand? He's looking for some foolishness. But he thinks he's looking for, I'm looking for a queen. I'm looking for a boss. That's what are you taught? What are you, 12 years old? But that is what he thinks a woman is. Okay, if you asked him what a divine feminine is, these are the types of things he would tell you. That's not a divine feminine. That's a karmic with a crown on. You understand me? But that's another conversation for another day. The high priestess. You know, let me tell you something. Because you are so spiritually inclined, high priestess, you need a special type of help. You know, as far as a mate, you need a special type of help. You may be falling apart somewhat emotionally because of a spiritual attack that you may not be aware of, or spiritual shifts. Okay, I won't say attack. That's not what I'm hearing. Shifts. And so you have a weight upon you. What you saw is that this man doesn't discern spirits at all. That's why he just was like, I don't know what's wrong with her. And he got out the way. He doesn't discern spirits. King of Wands, ain't nothing spiritual about him. King of Wands is very earthly. He's kind of fast, carnal, fiery. I can see why you would think him exciting or sexy or fun. But he doesn't know anything about the place that the high priestess occupies, where you are beyond the veil, but still in the earth realm, right? The high priestess operates in a very dualistic fashion, okay? You even see that with her being card number 2. Union is represented by the number 2, right? Balance. And the thing about the high priestess is she's just as present in the spirit realm beyond the veil as she is in the earth realm. That is one of her superpowers, if you want to call it that. She is just as present on both sides of the veil. The problem is that this masculine can only see you on your side of the veil. The earth side, excuse me. So there's a whole 50% of you that he can't see. So this keeps him in a space where he's always at a deficit for really understanding what's going on. He just doesn't have the ability to see all the information. It's really that simple. He's trying to understand why you don't just come out in the earth realm and bullshit around in tight leather pants with him. And it's like, you would answer, it's so much realer out here than that. You know, I'm feeling these spiritual shifts. I'm in prayer. I'm operating in a spiritual battlefield. Baby, he don't know nothing about that. Turn the bass music up, pour the wine, throw these tight pants on. Let's go to the club. So there is a spiritual imbalance. That's why this man thinks he can be justice. Remember, we saw that earlier with the Judgment and the Temperance. He thinks he's trying to be the justice and the balance in a relationship. How can he do that? There's a whole part of you that he can't even see. So that's one issue. He also has a lot of ego and he's very possessive, okay? But these are all things that you may have found somewhat attractive and say, oh, let's go towards a family. 10 of Pentacles. This man is very fiery. You know, the earth realm part of you, the flesh part of you is totally in love with this man. Listen, okay? The flesh in you is totally in love with this man. But spiritually speaking, okay? Hierophant energy is present, okay? Spiritually speaking, this man is not, spiritually you're left out in the cold. He can't see that part of you. I'm just telling you. He's not there, okay? He's not there. And a lot of times this leaves you feeling cold, feeling like this man needs a dose of the truth. Mentally, you're a Queen of Swords energy. Mentally, you find yourself feeling like, let me reach for my sword. Let me go cold on him. Let me pull back. You light into this man a lot. And then so, back to the High Priestess, there's a lot of duality present in you. Because your flesh is in love with him, but your spirit isn't. I ain't going to say your spirit isn't. That's not true. Spirit hit me on the, like, that felt untrue to me. That's not true. Your flesh is in love with him, but your spirit is Y'all don't really know each other spiritually. And that's the issue. It's really knowing each other deeper on a spiritual level. That is where there's an issue. The spirituality in you, Queen of Swords, even in the earth realm, you're representing a Queen of Swords. You're still somebody that stands in truth and honor. That's just where you at. He's about fun and folly. King of Wands. He want to be out here, you know, drinks flowing, penis flowing, you know. And you may be really nice looking to this man. And that's what the part of you that he thinks can add to his King of Wands energy and persona. And he's not getting your spirit, which is a Queen of Swords High Priestess. You're sexy looking, but you're so much deeper than that and so much more mysterious and so much greater than that in terms of your soul and how far out into the atmosphere your soul reaches, okay? Your soul is affecting great area around you, okay? That's what's disturbing this man about you. It's the bigness of your soul. He's very affected. When you're upset like that and you're searching, your soul is searching, because keep in mind with that hermit, that's your soul. It was out there with that flashlight looking, searching for Usher or something like that. And with that being said, while you're out here doing all of that, that's affecting this man spiritually. And he's running from you because what does he know about being affected spiritually? That's why he was just like, I don't know what's going on over there. And he ran back outside. This man doesn't have any spiritual foundation. Okay? Baby, you know that when you little and your grandparents is taking you to church, or you was, you know, godfather was all into Allah, you know, or your big brother was a 5%er, and you know, all those things that, you know, your grandmother was Catholic, you know, all of those things that give us a base for spirituality many times. And it could have just come from books. You know, books can often be a gateway to different spiritual places and palaces. Some children were readers, and that is where they were able to connect to the spirit realm just via fantasy, via the imagination, etc., etc. This man doesn't, he doesn't have any of that. Okay? So once his spirit is affected, he just is like, this is an alien feeling. And he bails. He didn't know how to create a safe space because he doesn't know where you would find a safe space in the spirit realm. Spirit realm, who is she? Okay, did she go to my old high school? That's where he's at. He don't have a clue. So, with that being said, with him out here being spiritually clueless, not necessarily a bad guy, but somebody that is very, very much caught up in the flesh realm and doesn't seem to really know. He just don't know. No shade. He's not trying to be hurtful. There's still some 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups energy present between y'all. Okay. 6 of Cups, all of that. We saw it. It's just that he don't know, y'all. So where does this go? Okay. Where does this head to? Future facing. Because the reason we still ask, even though we know this man is not spiritually where he's supposed to be, is because what Spirit did make clear to us is, aside from that, there is still a point in this man where you and him are still deeply connected. That is just the truth. So we want to know. We want to know, okay? With this connection withstanding, y'all's bond even withstanding, where is this going, okay? There's still some give and take left to be had between you and this man. If this is a situation where the 2 of you have not been speaking for some time, fear not, girl, because he will be speaking, and he will be speaking soon. 5 of Wands, okay? The reason this man is going to speak to you again is because he's been at war with himself about you, okay? Why my car bent up like that? Okay? He's been at war about you, okay? Trying to figure out what he should do in regards to you. He has no idea. This man has tried out at least 3 other women. Somehow in this, it's like they're just there, these 3 other women. They're just there. And he's still trying to figure out how he can get a strike with you. The truth is, this man doesn't understand how to be in a relationship with you. Okay? He don't even get it. He's like, I'm confused. How do I get her to that vibe that I want her in? Okay? Again, this man thinks he can balance anything. So since he can't find what he wants outside, he's going to start trying to figure out how to balance things with you on the inside. What did I say? Temperance and the Star. This man is going to start to once again have faith. The truth is that I'm going to tell y'all what's coming to me. Y'all don't hate. The truth is that this man may be a little washed up in that he doesn't really get the same female attention that he once got, or some of his other girlfriends have now gotten married. He's trying to call people back and they're like, well, I'm married now. I'm pregnant now. We're moving to Atlanta now, or, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm caught up in my PhD right now. I can't be talking to you. People have moved on. Various life circumstances. A lot of people have moved on, okay? And with these people having moved on, the truth is this man didn't have that many options left to begin with. But what I am going to tell you is that Spirit says so, right? This is coordinated exactly the way it's supposed to go. So if somebody out there is sitting there thinking, why is this going like this? And you would think, and why won't things just line up? You have to understand they are lined up. Just because something doesn't look like it's lined up to us does not mean that it is not lined up to the Most High. Does not mean that it is not lined up in the spiritual realm. Keep in mind that we are not at a very high frequency as it relates to angels, gods, masters, teachers, etc. We're at a lower frequency than celestial beings, right? So we only see this much of the picture, okay? Of your timeline, of your life, of your bloodline, of where you've been, your past, your present, your future, your distant future, your ancestors 100 years down the pipeline, okay? So keep in mind that all things work out for the good of those who love the Lord, okay? I know y'all say that. I took it back to y'all grandmas with that, but it's a fact. So even though this thing does not appear to be lined up, it is lined up, okay? It is lined up. And this man experienced a lot of Nine of Swords energy when you were gone, because this man had to face his own weaknesses. He had to realize, I'm up here talking about, I don't have to deal with her. I walk back out here tomorrow and find me somebody. I don't need a Keisha for nothing, okay? I don't need Heather for nothing. Okay, all of that stuff. Okay, I'm walking off. Oh, Sarah who? And this man walked out the door and found out that time in your life, sir, where you could just sit up there and be like, fuck Angie. Baby, you better call Angie back and humble yourself right now, because that period of your manhood is over. Okay, this man is stuck at age 19 to 21. Okay, maybe even 22. Go ahead and give him a little credit. He might be 22. And he's still thinking of that time where a man is at his apex of, he's a boy. He's yet a man, but still a boy, but he's more than a boy because he's a man. Okay, when you're 19 to 22, you're at the very apex of your Adonishood. This man, for some reason, thought he could walk off and step off into that. And Spirit was like, nah, let me pull your tail. Nine of Swords energy. Go on back home and think about this rationally. Okay, 10 of Wands. That is a burden on this man's back, his loss of youth. Because with his loss of youth, okay, and he might not be an old man, he's just not 19 to 22. With his loss of youth, 10 of Wands energy, that is a burden on him, because with his loss of youth also comes his loss of some of that, whatever attitude he's had, okay? Whatever attitude that he's had that made him think that he's in a position to just say, I really don't have to take all this. Baby, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay? So right now, this man may have a bit of a burden on his back, knowing that, truthfully, he needs to just hop on his horse and ride back to the High Priestess. Okay? We see that energy coming back through. These are things he's going to have to come to terms with if he wants to be, in anything that's a win, that's positive, that's triumphant. Even in terms of that Queen of Wands energy that he's looking for, the bad girl that he's looking for, he still is going to have to take that L. Okay, you are going to have to man up and actually show up for a woman. This is something that he's going to have to deal with. If he wants any kind of a win. And this man is still able to see you, okay? So what I mean by that is that his the spiritual or emotional ties between y'all are still present enough where this man can still feel your energy. He has not gotten away from your energy. He tried to run out here with this one and that one. It didn't do anything for him. It didn't do anything for him. He is still someone that is in a bad position in terms of what he would like to do. Back to that little fake Adonis energy that he wants to have, where he can just dip off on somebody and not feel it. That did not happen for him. He still feels your energy. Something is still telling him he needs to make you an offering. He still feels like he's enslaved to whatever connection that y'all have. He doesn't feel like he's been able to get away from that. Okay. He also may have a male figure in his life, a father, a brother, that is telling him that this is the direction that he should go in. So this man feels stuck right now. He's just like, it's like he was trying to outrun whatever he felt for you. And he didn't hit a brick wall. He's running and running and running and nothing has worked. So he is sulking about this. He is sulking about the fact that he's still in love with you. Okay? He is sulking about that. And I'm still in love with you. Okay? He is sitting there sulking about the fact that he's still in love with you. That's not necessarily something that he wants to be, because he wants to be fancy free. And remember, there's a level of flat out, I don't understand, that's attached to you when it comes to this relationship. Not even about him being doggish or being, you know, disrespectful, because this man is very connected to you. But he don't understand you. He doesn't even have the tools to, you know, but it was written. This is the way it was supposed to be. You know, this is the lineup for this relationship. So though this man is confused, he does try to come back to you, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups energy, okay, and offer you something, okay? Queen of Cups. What this man does offer you is some type of emotional support. And the emotional support comes by him at least telling you that he's confused. He's going to come to you and say, like, you know, I don't really understand what this is that we have. I don't know what to do with it. But it's something that is heavy on him. It's something that's holding on to him. And he will at least come and tell you that, like, you know, I don't understand what you're supposed to be to me, for me. But, you know, I don't know what to do. This is some type of gratification for you, and a new start does come in that space, okay? That is the point where things come full circle, where this man does at least expose to you, hey, listen, I'm confused. Okay, he does at least say this much to you, like, Janae, I don't know. Okay, and that's a start. It's a start for him. Though it may seem slight, this is actually a big deal, okay? Because this is something that he had not previously been able to do, is just come to you and say what's what. Had to take me a little water break, y'all. This man, dry your mouth out. You understand what I'm saying? Page of Cups. Okay, so this man is in a situation where, you know, he does have this love to offer. He comes back and offers it to you from a place of, listen, this man comes back and offers this to you like, is this what you want? He may come to you with an actual physical offering of something that he's going to think, he doesn't understand if this is what you want or if it would make sense. This man is like, he's no Romeo. He's never dated a woman that he had to be Romeo for, like a real live Romeo, like Romeo and Juliet Romeo. He's never experienced that before. And he doesn't really know what you're asking him for. So this man may actually physically go and collect an offering and offer it to you as like that, like, is this what you want? It may be a card. It may be some token of affection. You know, here's a card, or here goes a piece of my jewelry for you to wear. You seem like you're sad. You want me to get you, here's your favorite dessert. Is that what you want? Like, he's going to actually attempt to make you an offering that he's going to think, this is in him and his little crazy mind searching, like, what does she want? What is it that she want from me? Well, here go a Hallmark card, some chocolates, and one of my t-shirts. Is this something that would mean something to you? Okay. He's going to try to figure it out. And whatever that is that he tries to do, that he legit thinks, I have no idea if this is what this lady wants from me. But he feels you're searching. He feels that hermit energy. He feels that pull upon him to create some type of emotional tie. And he takes a chance with some type of offering that he either thinks is corny or something that he's like, I don't know if she cares about things like this, but here's tickets to your favorite film festival. And it is going to be the very thing that brings y'all together. This time that this man took a chance and stepped out of character, stepped out of this whole karmic Queen of Wands thing and says, well, maybe she would like it if I, you know, bought her some roses or something. Is that the type of thing this type of lady want? Is this what it is? Because remember, this man has more of a earthly, fleshly, street kind of energy. You know, he doesn't know anything about, like, what do divine feminines want? You know, I got a divine feminine. What am I supposed to feed it? That's almost a great way to describe where he's at with you. So he takes a chance, like, do you eat cabbage? Maybe you want some cabbage. Rabbits eat cabbage. Take this leaf of cabbage, okay? And it turns out to be something that really brings y'all, look at this Queen of Wands, that really brings y'all together, okay? You suddenly, this man is like, oh my God, it eats cabbage. And he's able to see how he can make you his Queen of Wands, how he can make you someone special to him, and what it takes. What are you looking for from me? Are you looking for affection? Are you looking for emotion? And once he takes a chance with affection and emotion, y'all get to a place where something is able to happen, okay? That is where a point of explosion happens between y'all, and this relationship transcends, okay? The Tower and the Death card. There is a rebirth. So there's a point on the moment that this man finally makes the connection that, oh, this is what you want from me. That is the point that a rebirth occurs in this relationship, okay? Where the first relationship, where y'all was just stumbling over each other, he don't know what's going on with you. You don't know what's going on with him. You pulling on him for something. He doesn't know how to give it to you. This is the point where all of those things kind of fall to the wayside and the relationship shifts, okay? This is the point where the relationship shifts and there's a change, okay? This is the point where there's a rebirth. 5 of Pentacles energy, okay? With the 6 of Cups. This is the point that this man goes from being outside. And let me tell you something. This man liked being outside with you. You understand me? Because he didn't understand how to be inside. So he was just like outside in the snow with his coat on, just looking back in at the door like, I can't do that. They crazy in that church. Have y'all tried to go in there? Like this is where he was at. And he was happily outside just simply because he didn't know how to be inside. Like, what am I supposed to do in some place like that? Is that an offering? What is that? Like, he was just lost. The point where this man figured out how to make an offering. Now we see the 6 of Cups energy. Now we see some abundance. Now that this man figured out that you're supposed to sit in the pews and not stand on them. Okay? Now that he knows how to go in church and be civilized. Sir, you're not supposed to take money out the collection plate. You're supposed to put money in it. Okay? Once he figured that out, now he's able to, look at this, 4 of Wands. Y'all are able to get somewhere. This man just had to figure out what it was like to be with a woman like you. A woman of great sensitivity, spiritually and in the earth realm. A woman of such sensitivity that you need emotional support. You need somebody to hold you up. You need somebody that understands what you're dealing with and understands that tender love and care and some paternal energy is like watering a plant for you. This man just didn't know anything about that. He had been used to being with street women that felt like as long as Balenciaga was written on it, whether it was a cake, a shoe, a hat, a pair of panties, or their own forehead, everything was good. You know, it's the shit. We out here. We got it on. Okay. Gucci. And that was enough. That's what he's used to. And being with you, a real sensitive, light energy soul warrior in the earth that actually has to be imparted into from the deeper, more intimate parts of himself. That's just something that he didn't know anything about. And it wasn't even to be harmful. He ain't been around much. You know, he's never been around a lady like that. Okay? 4 of Wands with the 4 of Swords. So we see this marital energy and some peace. There's some rest that comes behind this, okay? There's some rest that comes, okay? Page of Swords and 5 of Cups. At this point, he's in a position where he's trying to keep you away from 5 of Cups. And he's learned that, hey, I did this for you. Hey, let me send you this sweet meme. Hey, send me this song. He's realizing how to pour into you. But you had to show him. You had to be dissatisfied long enough. You had to kind of sulk. Unfortunately, this man had to see the sulking. He had to see the sadness. He had to hear the tears to kind of and see the distance that you put in. Like, I'll just go back to my 9 of Pentacles energy. You're hurting me and I can't deal with this. You're not feeding me what I need to be happy and successful in your presence. And once this man finally, after many mistakes and wrong offerings and sitting back thinking on it and going back out in the streets and trying to figure out, is it worth it? And then the Lord had to remind him that he's not 19 to 21 and he need to take his stupid ass back in the house. And all that had to happen for him to realize, hey, maybe it's worth it to give it another try. And he finally zeroes in on, oh, this is what you're asking me for. What you're asking him for is something that to him seems small. He didn't know about feeding someone emotionally. He's a very masculine energy male. So being fed emotionally isn't really his thing. He has different needs. His needs are more passion and thought. So what he thinks about you and how you're making him feel sexually and sensually are more of his ticks. You know, that's what he's all about. That whole emotional thing, cups energy, this man is like, I drink all my stuff out the bottle. This man said, I don't know nothing about a cup. What is that? Emotion? So he just had to be taught. And unfortunately for you, his teaching came and kind of watching you cry. You know, there was never an instance in this where you just said to him, this is what I need. That's not the way he learned, okay? Judgment. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building, okay? So what is the ultimate judgment for this? Yes, this man did finally have that aha, come to Jesus, as Oprah would say, moment where he realized that, oh, this is what she's asking me for, okay? And he learns to try to keep you out of the Five of Cups by keeping you satisfied, by being soft with you, by saying, hey, maybe you're having a bad day, maybe this will help. Here's a love song. Hey, it's you just waking up, I'm gonna text you a love song. You know, these types of things that creating a softer universe for you, right? Creating a softer environment for you to exist in. And we see the judgment card, we see this 10 of Cups energy comes through. This 10 of Cups energy becomes a focus for him because this man learns to lead you by keeping you in a soft space. We come back to, what did I say? Lay your head on my pillow. That is the theme of this reading. This man had to learn that, okay? Keeping things soft and sweet for you. Once he realizes that, he begins to work on it. He learns it. Oh, I have to keep it soft for her. That is how, look at this, Hierophant came in. Hey, boo. Hierophant came in right behind that. That is how this man gets to a Hierophant energy, a committal energy with you, because he finally figures out what it takes. This man has never been able to figure out what it takes. Not ever. And for you and your experience, it's made him seem like a very cold person. We saw that King of Swords come through before. It makes you feel like a very cold person. It made him feel like a very cold person to you. You may have found yourself just constantly, I'm seeing a cat hissing, okay? Just kind of hissing at him. You know, cats don't like to get water sprayed on them, okay? That's kind of how he started to feel to you. Like, he's always putting water on you and you just sitting, you know, like, ugh. That had kind of become what y'all was constantly being confronted with because he was like, I don't get it. And this man was trying other ways to get your attention. He may have thought being super authoritative or being controlling or I'll be distant. If I pull back, she'll pull in. He done tried all types of foolishness. Now just to realize, oh, okay, I understand, okay? And so once he focuses on that 10 of Cups energy, that is when the Wheel of Fortune and the shifts and communication and everything is able to get into your relationship because now he understands who he's supposed to be to you. What kind of partner do you want? He didn't get it. Okay? So this is future facing. This is what is to come. 3 of Wands came through to remind us of that. Okay, this is what is to come. Okay, this is what's coming down the line. In the present, you are wounded. Okay, in the past, you were hidden from him. He didn't understand shit. Okay, he just didn't know. He was like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Benita, but I just left. I came over here with y'all. She crazy. He would get in his King of Wands energy in a minute. Like I don't know what's wrong. I have no idea what's wrong with her. Just let's play cards. I don't even want to talk about her no more. Like, it was that type of energy. But now he understands that even if he is in a King of Wands energy in his own life, okay, he may be outside giving a certain energy to the world. He may still be going around his friends playing the cards. He may still show up to all the tailgate parties. He may still be rough and tough and gruff and talking shit out in the streets and doing his thing. But he understands how to be in a home with you. He didn't understand that. He's understanding now the difference between it. He can't be who he is in the streets when he's with you. He didn't understand that. This man may have been very popular, okay? He may have been very popular, where who he was out in the street was somebody that people liked, was somebody that attracted the karmics, okay? Miss Piggy couldn't resist him. No shade to Miss Piggy, though. I like her. I like sis. I'm not gonna do that to her, but y'all know where I was going with that. You know, last time I seen Miss Piggy, she was in some black leather. Straight like that. You can Google it. She was out here doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? She's being great. I don't even think she would Kermit no more. But the point is, this man was in a position where he thought that that street persona that was attracting for him those Queen of Wands with those crowns on was the same persona that he should bring to you. It's working with them. It makes people like me. My fellas laugh at my jokes. When I come into bars, they know me. They like, oh my God, there go Adam. What's up? You know, oh my God, there go Lakeith. Hey, what's up, Shannon? You know what I'm saying? So this man thought that this works. Mr. Charisma, Mr. Charm, talking shit, you know, being that jock energy that everyone knows. This man's like, this is what works. This is what works. So he was working it to you. Like, this what pops for me. So he thought he could bring it to you. And what he learned is that he can do all that outside in the street. That don't have nothing to do with who you need him to be at home. And he understands how to make that division. Oh, okay. When I'm with her, when I come in with her, when we're alone, I have to take that off and be a sweeter guy, be a gentler guy. She's not asking me to not be who I am outside, but this is not who she needs from me as a woman. She needs me to be in a more paternal space. She needs me to learn divine masculine energy and learn it. But you have to understand, this man is teachable. Now, let me tell you this. He's not teachable. He's teachable for you. And that's what true love does. This man is teachable when it comes to you. He's going to figure out how to make you happy. Now, for them people outside, they just going to keep getting Dewan, the King of Wands. You know what I'm saying? They just going to keep catching him. You understand me? They just going to keep getting Meech, King of Wands. That's what they going to get, okay? So the message in this, obviously this man, like I said, this man learns how to get into Ten of Pentacles with you, okay? That is the message. Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. That is what he is walking towards, okay? This man is coming towards you, Nine of Pentacles, and that is the truth. Divine Mother says that is the truth. Ace of Swords energy. This man is walking towards you because he's learning. He's going to kind of catch that. Oh, okay, this is what I have to do for her. And there are plans, okay? What's that one that Usher got with Wale? Something about some plans for you. And Jerry Seinfeld was talking at the beginning of it. Shout out to Jerry, the Taurus. What's good, family? Okay? Seinfeld, he probably watching this. I know he be sneaking around, getting in the tarot T-team. It's all good. Okay? Two of Wands, the Magician. Okay? This man is now going to have future plans to take action when it comes to you. Okay? We know this. Usher just told us to take action. Okay? Three of Pentacles energy. Okay, this man is going to figure out how he can do this. How can he create a team with you? How can y'all become, you know, strong fortress? We stand together in the Seven of Pentacles. There is an offering coming from this man at some point that's going to make you very happy. It is a ring of some kind. It is a promise of some kind. I'll say that. I won't tie it to a material thing. But it's a promise of some kind for his affection and his love. For many of you, it'll be a ring. For some of you, it'll be some promise that y'all make or something that y'all get into together. Because this man understands you need this strong emotional support behind you, strength in the King of Cups, and he finally understands that he can be this. And I'm going to tell you something. This man hasn't been able to please many women. I'm just going to tell you the truth. As far as being a partner and a mate. That's an issue for him. That's something that hurts him in terms of his self-esteem. He doesn't feel like he's ever quite been enough. And because he's actually figured out how to please you, and he's doing these things and giving you these tokens, Page of Pentacles, these promises or these rings, etc., and you're smiling when you receive them, he can't believe it. that has become a reward and a fuel for him, okay? That is feeding and fueling his ego, sun card energy, male energy. That he has become a god to you in the sense that he can please you. This plays to his hero instinct. He knows that maybe he didn't do the best at work today. Maybe he, bad day, or that bill's going to be late, anything like that. But he can still please you. And that becomes a part of his manhood that he tends to lean upon. Is like, hey, I can please her, okay? Justice. I can be somebody that brings balance and light to her life. I can bring balance and truth into her world. Justice and the Queen of Swords, okay? I can create a celebration every day for her. I can't do it for everybody, but I've created a world at home, safe, a little nest away from me being out here being the King of Wands that really is making me a man to somebody. I'm a king to her. She could be having a terrible day. I'm the person that's going to say, here's that little nugget that's going to make things better for you, okay? The lovers. I know how to create harmony between me and her. There are days I flub everything, this man say, but I can create a harmonious fantasy. The lovers, the Seven of Cups, for me and her. I can create a little dream world for her. I am necessary. I am needed. And you become something that helps build up his masculinity and his belief in himself through this, okay? Through this space. This broken heart energy that you were consistently in, okay, that was constantly plaguing you. This man is the person that has the offering that really takes you into a fool's energy, baby. You are lighthearted. There are going to be things and sadnesses in your life that you're not going to notice because you're going to be too busy getting involved in the little offerings that this man is giving you. You didn't even notice, okay? You didn't even notice that your boss was a bitch today. When I get home, it's going to be some roses and a whole steak from my favorite restaurant sitting on, I said restaurant, you heard me right, sitting on that table. And you just going to be marching home to these little gifts and loves that are coming from this man, okay? You're not going to care. You're going to be sneaking out of conversations with people, okay? You're going to be sneaking out of it because you're searching to get back home to what you got going on. Y'all see this is Seven of Swords and the Hermit, okay? People are not going to realize you're constantly trying to get back home to this little nest, Nine of Cups, that y'all have created between one another, okay? King of Swords energy has transformed, okay? We see this Five of Swords. There's a time where y'all were constantly what felt like stabbing each other in the back because he didn't understand you and you just were hurt by him. It just was like I said, this the whole, the cat is getting water sprayed on him, okay, and he's hissing. That's all that was going on between y'all. That's all that had been going on for so long. Okay, so y'all were blocked. Nobody was getting to each other. Nobody was getting to the Ace of Cups. How the hell we gonna get to that? So that is where the distance came in. That is where the confusion came in. That is where the hissing came in. That is where the problems came in between y'all and the blocks. Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords. That is where all of that energy was coming from. Y'all just were not able to vibe or to see on the same page or level with each other, period. He didn't know what you wanted from him, and you just felt hurt. You didn't know how to explain it. And it was seeing your tears, seeing your distance, seeing your hurt and pain that kind of gave him a cue on how to come back. Okay? Because for a while, all this man was doing was running towards the Ten of Swords with you. Okay? Period. It was no way for y'all to fix it. But now that this man has come back in his Wands energy, understanding how to give you some emotional comfort and security. So for you, what you needed to stand in and what he needed to offer you was a lot of water and earth sign energy. So we're talking Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. Shout out to me because I said them all straight through. Y'all know I be getting stuck. Y'all, that is really what he was looking to, what he needed to give you. And he had to understand that. He had to learn that, okay? He had to learn that. He had to learn you. And he also had to realize that that small piece of himself that he deems worthless. Let me tell you something. The reason this man wasn't giving you Cups energy is because he had Cups problems. He doesn't deem his own emotions important. He may have learned coming up that how he feels matters to absolutely no one. So he had no Cups energy to give you. When he would think of Cups energy to give you, when he would think I could do something sweet for her, when he would think I can give her some flowers, when he would think these things, he would just as swiftly so-called unthink them because it was just like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about things like that. So I get her some flowers. So what? Who cares about things like, so I tell her how I feel. She's not going to regard that. That's not going to make her feel more complete. Who cares about that? I told my mama how I felt one time and she just turned her radio back up. You know, he in that type of time. He didn't understand that to you, that type of offering was something you would hold on to forever. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, okay? This man did not understand that, okay? That you would literally stand 10 toes down for somebody that just simply was giving you an offering of some kind of security, and you would hold on to that. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. For you, it would be the most divine thing. It would be something that you would never let go of, okay? This is something that he had to learn about you. It's something that he had to learn about himself. And it's funny that the piece of him that he was keeping the most hidden from people turns out to be the most valuable piece. It also turns out to be the piece that not only brings y'all together and brings you healing, divine masculine healing, but it also brings him into divine masculinity in a way that he's able to heal, regard, revere, and love himself in a better way. Okay? He wasn't able to do that. Okay? He wasn't able to do that previously. Okay? Sudden wealth. Okay, y'all's situation suddenly goes into, I told y'all, but you know, we pulling a few more. Suddenly goes into a shift, okay? Suddenly goes into a shift at a point in the game where he realizes this, okay? This is also a 2. We see High Priestess energy. 1 and 1 is 2, 11. Okay, which is also a master number. 777 alignment is represented by 777. Suddenly y'all align. Suddenly, he's able to tap into your High Priestess energy and get reward from it. Okay? Suddenly. It all happens suddenly. It's not, you know, it's a war and a battle that's been going on and on that suddenly ends. It's a sudden thing. It's a sudden shift. Okay? It's a sudden shift. Currently, this man is concerned about how to bring harmony to you. Okay? This is 33 on the card. 3 plus 3 is 6. This man right now is concerned about how to bring any type of harmony to you, but you have to understand that once he gets to this place of like, I don't know how I can make that lady happy, that is the beginning of the deliverance for him and you. Okay? If you have an ex in your life, somebody that, and I mean energetically, not a physical person that you're still involved with, energetically, an ex that you may be holding on to, it's a good idea to go ahead and release that person now and trust in the process, and let that ex's energy go. You may be longing for that ex at times when you think about how cold you're experiencing this masculine. But what you have to understand is this masculine isn't necessarily cold. He is somebody that didn't know how to tap into his God frequency within himself. And he has been living in this front of this King of Wands for so long. You know what I'm saying? He's been living in that front. Oh, I'm the King of Wands. Like that's his life. Okay, living in that space. And now he realizes that that thing that's in him that's not that King of Wands is something that can heal someone. This is going to really set him free. And it's going to be a time that I'm seeing that he is going to take such pride in saying, I can't believe I'm man enough for this. This man had some self-esteem issues going on in his heart. Okay? As it related to his heart condition, there were some self-esteem issues. Okay? There was some deep hurts and some self-esteem issues where this man did not think he really could be enough for a woman like you, but any woman, okay? There were some challenges there, okay? Cold energy, slow process. That's where the cold energy was coming from, and that's why it took him so long to be able to tap into your heart chakra and catch it and be like, oh, she wants this, okay? This is valuable to her. My heart is valuable to her. My feelings are valuable to her. Knowing what my favorite songs are valuable to her. Sitting with her and we just share a meal. Like we sit every night and we just eat together and talk a little shit. That's valuable to her. I can please her by showing up for her as myself. This is something this man has never experienced before, y'all. And this is where he's going to fall so in love with you, okay? Because without you, he had been lost. But remember, this man doesn't deal with his emotions. That's why he couldn't deal with yours. So him being lost, he wasn't dealing with any of that. We know, Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Another reason you were in Hermit energy is because you were searching for him. You were searching for his soul. You were searching for his heart. And you were not able to find it. Okay? This man, you couldn't find it because he didn't think, he knew you was looking for it, but like, she don't care about that. That's not going to make her feel no better. Okay? This man is going to be like, wow, I got this sweet woman in my household. And he's going to start to have a lot of humility for you. I don't deserve you type of energy, because He's going to realize that he can come home to such a sweet and soft place. He's never experienced that before. You know, whatever rough and tough King of Wands bullshit he was doing out in the street, he brought it into the home, and that's what his home was. His home was not a place of rest. His home was not a place of peace. And I'm going to tell you something. This man, for one thing, he did always experience rest and peace around you, and that's one of the things he couldn't forget, but he didn't know how he could contribute to that. Okay, as he learns to contribute this to you, that plays a role as well in his awakening. Okay, that's also on that Judgment card. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting that. There was an awakening that had to happen in this man. Okay, for him to give you what you wanted. His own awakening had to occur. Okay, this man, I miss you, but I lied to myself. Okay, this man went through that, and you went through that during this period of separation. You tried to say, hey, I'm a 9 of Pentacles. I don't even care what's going on over there with Buddy, because I'm a whole 9 of Pentacles over here. You know how we get, ladies. And then on his side of it, he told himself, you know, I don't chase him, I replace him. So he ran out here, started racking up a bunch of karmics he didn't give a shit about, and thinking that would be enough to make him forget you. But it just wasn't. We saw the connection never died, because you two feel whole together. I feel whole with you. Okay, this could be the one. Yes, this relationship very well has the potential to walk itself all the way out. Now that what needed to be understood has been understood. Okay, simply adored. Okay, y'all adore each other, but these are things that had to come out in time. Okay, there's a point in time where both of y'all felt like y'all were tricking each other, because like we saw, the connection was there. Okay, the connection was there. But y'all couldn't make good on it, because he didn't understand what you wanted, and you didn't understand that he didn't understand. So even though this connection was there, y'all felt there was a lot of like animosity y'all went through towards each other during that break that y'all had, because you was like, you know, you're really playing me. Like, you must really don't want me for real, because and he was just like, yeah, she don't want me for real. Like, she pushing me away with all that bullshit. You know, y'all had to go through all of that, and y'all were locked off from one another. Very angry with one another during this split and break. This distance that occurred between y'all, there was a lot of anger. He felt like you weren't loyal to him, because I don't even know what you want or what you want. And at the same time, you felt like he wasn't loyal, which he wasn't. He gave up and went out here and started talking to freaking frack. Okay. There was a question at that point of, you know, will you stand by me? Okay. And it actually turns out that in the long haul walk of this man did stand by you. Okay, he returns and he tries it. Of course, the Lord had to let him know, you need to go ahead and wake up, bro. It ain't that no more. You're really not that guy no more. But nonetheless, this man did return to you and try to figure out what was going on. I come alive with you. He does. Okay, we just talked about that. That awakening happens for him in you. Okay, this man remembers you and can't forget you. And that's why he's just like, you know, that's who I come alive with. The awakening happens with you, for you. This man is open to you. That's why he's able to awaken with you. Again, there's always that thing, right? What they'll be, what we're all willing to do, what we're all willing to learn for the right one. That's why it's important not to go around forcing relationships, because for the right one, that person, that woman, that man, they're going to do what they need to do for the right one, okay? For the right one. Beware of people stirring this pot of drama, because y'all's relationship is going to be very special and very divine in that it has a front face. Remember what we said, and it has an indoor face. It's got its outside voice and it's got its inside voice, okay? That's a very unique and special quality to y'all's relationship. It's got its outside voice and it's got its inside voice. Remember, out in the street, he's a King of Wands, and that's what people are going to see. He's not coming home with that. He's coming home being a King of Cups. King of Wands lives out there at the bar. You know, he had Nipsey's, okay? Inside the house, King of Cups, okay? So beware of people that try to stir the pot because they don't know what's going on between y'all, okay? They think they know the truth. Say they saw Aaliyah. I don't think they know. How do they know? Okay, it's going to be a lot of that with people thinking he's a King of Wands. Not with you. And they don't realize that because you're a high priestess, this man has stepped into a King of Cups energy for you. Okay? They don't know anything about that. What this man becomes for you is a King of Cups magician energy. That is where he finds his divine masculine and his ability to alchemize your energy, to help you maintain a level of balance in your emotions, able to help you to love yourself. And through that, he's able to love himself, because you two are able to step into a divine partnership through that connection, that emotional connection, where y'all are able to function as a team on an emotional and spiritual level, something that's very new for him. But people aren't going to see that. And I'm going to tell you something. What the Lord is putting on me, what Spirit is putting on me, baby, is not for them to see. High Priestess is something that happens between y'all. It's not for them to see. You guys may be an odd couple, I'm hearing, where people start to think, well, why in the fuck is Brenda over there with him anyway? Then it's not for them to know. Okay? You may be a girl that people are saying, you know, she's spiritual. Some people may even think of you as being a nerd, or being a square, or you're just like that Nine of Pentacles career woman, or, you know, you're so laid back. Some of y'all is just, you just so chill, it's sickening. And they look at this fiery man and they like, what? Or you might be the type of girl that just don't nobody see. You understand? We came out with that hermit energy. You know, you just one of them girls that lay low. You're the type of girl that might have a whole business and don't nobody know, or the type of girl that's sitting on a whole lot of money and people don't know. You know, the type of girl that everybody see you outside, but nobody ever been in your house. Like, you one of those kind of girls where there's a certain hermit magic to you. Okay? And people just, they don't understand, because everybody see him. He everywhere. They feel like they know him. But he's going to be able to come into your life and find a piece of himself that he's never found outside. And he's going to be able to give you something that you have really needed from him, that you may have sensed that he had to give, but since he didn't know he had it to give, what difference did it make? So be aware of people that try to stir the pot by asking questions simply because they don't understand what's going on. They want to know why you did, girl, why you with him? Why you do that? Girl, what is you doing with him? Girl, why would you be with Carlos? Girl, don't pay them no man. Them people is trapped and tied up in the Eight of Swords. They got their own problems. They full of their own conflicts. People, be aware of them, y'all. These are very empty spirits that are going to just start bothering you and what you got going on in your life, okay? Some of these people may end up betraying you because they don't understand the connection that you have with this man. You may actually end up losing a friend or two. Don't think of it as losing a friend over your relationship, though. These people were miserable. There are a few miserable frequencies around you. These people will be just as miserable if you get a new job. They'll be just as miserable if you get a new dress. They'll be just as miserable if your mother wins the lottery. They'll be just as miserable if your father takes a cruise. There are some miserable spirits, and they're going to get exposed via this relationship, okay? These are people you weren't going to be able to commit to anyway. The relationship was going to end. It was just a matter of when. You won't miss these people. Okay, and these people are going to feel shut out from your life because the same questions and so-called concerns that they had about your social life when this whole thing started, they're going to still have them. Because you're never going to tell them what's going on. They're never going to understand what's going on with him. They ain't never going to know, okay? They're going to wonder if they're going to be so distant from you so quickly, they're going to wonder if y'all friendship was ever even real, okay? They're going to see that there's some type of passion that you got in you. Not necessarily about him. They just see the shift, see the passion in you. They get upset and they feel codependent. Now, if they're miserable and you're happy, okay, and thank you, Spirit, for pointing these people out. If they're miserable and you're happy, they don't know what to do. So they're going to start trying to drag you back. Y'all know how it is. Some of these people are doing it because they got financial issues. And overall, these people bring bad vibes with them. And your love is going to sting the shit out of those people, okay? Just the fact that they see the passion roaring in you now. They see this excitement, even though you're not talking to them about the relationship. They know you're in it and they're jealous, okay? Okay, and they feel like you're going to eventually bail on the relationship. And it makes them feel some kind of way. And that's how that relationship ends, okay? One thing for sure, though, that man is going to trust you to make the right decisions, even about his friends and how they going to cut up, because some of his friends are going to cut up as well, baby. This ain't just your friends, okay? These are his friends as well. And a lot of these people, they just not going to be prepared for it, okay? And some of them going to walk away or get exiled from your life and know that they messed up, know that they was wrong. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, that's their problem, okay? They're There may be some unlimited ideas that you and this man come up with along the lines of like business, or he may be someone that just helps you. He facilitates an environment peaceful enough for you to run your business in. Okay, that type of energy. Nothing in our creation will ever be able to separate us from the love of God. Romans 8:39. This man also allows for and creates a home environment that allows you to stay close with the Lord. That brings you a lot of happiness as well. Okay. This man also is somebody that keeps you safe. We see poised for battle. So people don't really know what's going on with you. If you're a girl in hermit energy, you're going to stay a girl in hermit energy. They're still not going to know what's going on with you, okay? If this man makes an offering, it'll be a good idea to say yes, okay? Because this man is going to create the peace that you need and help you stay organized for success, because, yeah, you are in hermit energy. That hermit keeps coming through. So that hermit energy that you have, this man is one that helps you stay in it, okay? If you have enjoyed this divine feminine tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are over here getting it in, chopping up these good old tarot messages. As always, I will catch y'all out here in these tarot streets. Please remember, if you want a personal reading, go ahead and tune into dftarottea@gmail.com, where you can send your question. All readings are $44.44. Please look in the comments under this video for where you can send payment, which is Cash App or PayPal. And as always, and it will be 24 to 48 hours, you will receive that reading, okay? And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.